yourself sometimes. And I'm muted.
I honestly don't know. I apologise. I don't know. Let's say hi to the.
Hello.
Is it Christopher Ty? Transient Stacker. They've got an echo their side as well.
Yeah, I can also hear myself two times. So I'm muted.
Does that work for everybody? Is that
1, 2?
Because I can't. I've only got me and you, so I've only got.
Dale, can you mute for it and then let's see if it's me or you? Hello? No, Dale, it must be you, because if you mute your microphone, I don't hear myself 2 times. So.
Not me. I've only got one mic going.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you are muted, I don't hear myself 2 times. That's strange.
So, do you want to resend me the link? And what I'll do, I'll go back out and come back in again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave here and then I'll come back in again. Do you want to do the link on the chat though, so it goes straight into StreamYards onto yours?
Yep.
Okay, I'll be back in a second.
Oh, here is the link. So sorry guys, we have a few technical issues, because if Dale is not muted, then I hear myself 2 times and it's echoing. So can anyone tell me if it's still echoing when Dale is not online? So I just try to find out if the technical issue is on Dale's side or on my side. So, hello ladies and gentlemen. Can anyone tell me please if it's still echoing? Hello Bob, hello Dimebag. Not now, okay, thanks Transient. Hello Transient. Then it seems like an issue with Dale. So Dale is back again, let's try. Hi Dale. No, Dale, it's and people said when you are muted or offline, then the echo is gone. So the echo must be on your side.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'll go on to Zoe's phone. I'll just change over things and I'll come back in.
Okay.
All right, give me a second, because I can't see the screen on this one very well anyway, because it's a bigger phone. It's just really tiny.
Okay, so sorry for that. Yeah, it seems like an issue with Dale's. There seems to be an issue with Dale's phone. So is it echoing now? Christopher, Dale is better muted. Christopher, I'm allowed to quote you. So actually, we wanted to discuss about stacking versus collecting. So it's not echoing now. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it seems like there is an issue with Dale's phone. So actually, this is why I'm always using a headset when I'm streaming, because with the microphone and the loudspeakers, you always have these issues. So this is why I'm always using a headset. So let's wait for Dale to return. So let's see who is here. How are you all doing today? So Christopher Ty, Transient Stacker, Dimebag. So Dale is back. Let's see if it works now.
Okay, I'm on Zoe's phone now. I've got no other devices. There's literally nothing else
Dale,
here.
the echo is gone, so it must have been your phone, because I can hear you loud and clear now, and the echo is gone. So it seems like it was your phone here.
All right, I apologise. I obviously can't hear at this end, so I
Yeah, it costs you a beer.
No problem.
Okay, so
I'll send you the one in Austria, the big swimming pool one.
Yeah, great. Actually, I didn't even know before you told me that we have such a swimming pool. So, so yeah, sorry for the technical issues we had. So there was echo but now we have been able to fix it. So thank you for still being here.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on there. Some of my coins have fell out of my book, so I'm just putting them back in.
So let's see. I started a poll. I asked the people, are you a stacker collector or do you stack collectibles? Because as you know, there are people like me. I would never ever collect, but I'm stacking collectibles. So I asked the people, and 45% said they are collectors, 18% stackers, and 36% I stack collectibles. But just 11 people voted now. So let's keep this running.
Well, I stack collectibles.
Me too. Because I always tell my wife, no, I'm not a collector. I just buy the cheapest stuff I can get, and then she finds whatever. She finds things like this on my desk.
That is beautiful, though. And then she goes, "Where are you taking me?"
Actually, I made a deal with Silver 47.
Oh yeah.
He wants to buy a car, so he sold off some of his gold, and I bought these 2 coins from him. This is actually a nice one. This is before the kangaroo was called kangaroo. It's a nugget, and afterwards it was called kangaroo. And this Lynx I also bought from him. I got it today.
Absolutely beautiful looking coin. So I have to look at the TV. So the TV's off. I ain't got no sound on the TV. So there's a bit of a lag there. So so if you see me looking up, I'm actually looking at what he's actually showing. I'm like,
Okay.
I need to go and get my eyes checked, man. It's just like a big blur. It's like a gold blur.
Yeah, transient describes how I would describe myself. Yeah, no problem, Dale. Anyway, also the YouTube is lagging a bit today again. Transient, I think we are stacking the same way, so mainly stacking, but for the fun, also a bit of collecting. Actually, I think Dale is the right person to discuss this topic, and I'm really happy that you are here, Dale.
Okay.
Because I would like to discuss a bit about this topic, collecting and versus stacking, and also one thing I wanted to bring up today is I love UK coinage, and for example, what I collect is also this kind of £5 coins.
All right. Yeah. They're actually one of my favorite type of coins. Is the £5 coins.
Yeah, but I also from time to time buy things like this. This
Okay, that's the
uncirculated
coronation of 52.
50p coins.
Yeah. I do not have one of them actually. That's one coin I do not have. I haven't found one in circulation. But I do have one here from Andrews.
Yeah, and there were a lot of discussions going on. Some people ask me whether I'm crazy to buy these £5 coins, but I love them. And actually, here in Austria, you can sell them for 22 euros. So it's not a
Wow,
bad investment.
that's a pretty cool investment. By
Yeah,
any
so
means, sorry, especially for a Cupro nickel coin as well. So that is
yeah.
A very, very high margin investment.
This is why I bought 5 and I already sold 4 of them. So, but let's see what is in the chat here. Are 1/10 platinum koalas considered collectibles or stacking? I would say stacking, because the koalas at the moment are cheaper than the Britannias, so I would consider it stacking. I also bought, I think, three platinum koalas, because they were cheaper than the Britannias.
Yeah, the platinum is a very nice metal to collect as well.
Yeah. I want all the 2008 fractional gold buffaloes. Yeah, me too, but I saw that they are very, very expensive. But fractional buffaloes would be great to have. I want one of every coin that appeals to me. Yeah, I understand that. That's Dale.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, I started collecting years and years and years and many, many moons ago, round moons, and there is the thing with me that it has to be eye appeal. I'm not talking about proof or it has to be the best. It just has to be unique. And I'm like that one, and I make a whole list, and I have to shortlist it down to like the bare minimum. And I think, no, that is a beautiful coin. though. That coronation coin, it really is. Mother and son. So yeah. And if you're talking about British coins, I know Christopher Ty will get this straight away, but please don't answer Christopher Ty. Is this one? This is a silver coin, okay? And does anybody know what this is? Apart from Christopher Ty, do not answer because he'll know this one straight away.
Yeah, that's the same thing like I have here on my desk. That's a Maria Theresa Thaler.
You got your okay. You got your King Charles III coin there, haven't you? The
coronation coin.
Not the coronation coin. The other one. The say I think it's the memorial coin. It's very first 50p he drew out.
Ah, this one. This one.
No, the other one.
The other one was a.
It's got the
Yale of Beaufort or something.
No, that's a £5 coin, isn't it? No, the other 50p.
Yeah, but I didn't show it now.
No, you got I said you do have the other one, don't you? With the
yeah,
four.
I have somewhere, but let me check. I think it's here. 50p UK should be this one.
I'm confusing them. I'm sorry.
I think you are talking about this one, right?
That's the one. Okay, this coin here is from 1888. And Christopher Ty will know this one. This one here is still in circulation today, even though it's a Queen Victoria.
Wow.
And it's worth 20p is the actual value because they were forgotten about, that they were in circulation. And it's called the Barmaid's Ruin.
Wow, that's cool.
And the reason why it's called the Barmaid's Ruin is because they look like shillings. Or is it shillings or is it half crowns? I can't remember.
Yeah, okay, I understand that.
And they used to pay these for the drinks. As it is, it's a double florin. That's exactly what it is. So they would pay 1 florin, and of course, but these were actually forgotten about from the denomination, and they're actually the only coin that is in circulation today from the Victorian age.
Okay, and then that's a change. They gave the wrong coin.
The crowns, yeah, it's crowns. That's it.
Yeah.
But there's also another Queen Victoria crown with the Georgian dragon on as well. So they're pretty neat as well. I do have one of them, but I haven't got it with me. Or have I? I can't remember.
I also have this one.
I got this dodgy one right here.
Yeah, I saw this before.
Sorry, I have to keep getting that one out.
I thought I sent it to a good friend, so why do you have it?
I'm not going to return it. Right. As Prince Harry says, you've got to have a spare.
Yeah, but in this blister, you just get it directly in Austrian Mint's shop in Vienna. You cannot buy anywhere else in this blister. In this blister, you just get it there because it's a special tourist version. And I drove there just for you to get one for you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I normally just send Zoe. But no, they are absolutely amazing coins. They really, really are. And I was actually quite surprised. I've actually, as I said, the other one, which I do really, really like, is the Philharmonic.
A silver Philharmonic or the gold?
Yeah. So, I wish I had a gold one. And I'll tell you what, it's amazing. If you're interested in the history with Austrian coins, because opposite way around, Austrian Stacker, Numis Maniac, and a few other Canadians has got me into Canadian coins, and Austrian Stacker's obviously got me into Austrian coins. There's not a coin shop I have to go past online and go, right, where's the Austrian coins? Let's have a look. And I'm stuck there for ages, like, damn, what do I get? And every time I do a video of an Austrian coin, I have Austrian Stacker's voice in my head going, "You're saying it wrong. You're saying it wrong. You're saying it wrong. You're killing our language. You're saying it wrong." So
don't butcher my language.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Yeah, but what I appreciate is that you are always asking. You're always asking Austrian Stacker, how do I have to pronounce this or that?
And as soon as you tell me, I'll be getting 2 minutes. Thinking, oh gosh, what are we going to say next? Or it's the flags, because the flags are very, very historic as well. Especially going back, pre-1918. There's so many different flags of the empires and stuff like that.
You know, this is the oldest flag still in use. The red, white, and red.
The white and red, yeah. The black and yellow was short-lived.
Yeah, this was the Habsburg flag. It was not yellow; it was gold, actually. This was the Habsburg flag. But red, white, and yellow, red, white, and red goes back to the how are they called, Merowinger, and
yeah, it was to do with the uniforms, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. They had white uniforms, and the legend says that it was Prince whoever, he was wearing a belt, and when he removed his belt, the whole uniform was red from the blood of the enemy soldiers, and there was a white stripe where he had his belt, and this was red, white, and red, because he said this is from Jesus or something.
There we go. Is that a double florin? Is that what's that one? Is that a 2 florin or 2 florin, isn't it? Oh no, 1 florin. Sorry, 1 florin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite British coins.
They are pretty cool. What year is that, by the way?
This is
1939, 1929.
Where is it written?
To the left.
1929. 1929.
So I believe that is going to be 50% silver. And
I think so, yeah. And then I have another one.
Because I can't remember the date change. That might even be 925. Was that 1920s? I think 1920s is 925, and I think that might be 925. I'm gonna have to check. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, I know that is definitely 50% silver. Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite British coins, but I just have a few of them. I also love this one. Unfortunately, it's not in a good. It's not in a good condition, but.
Do you know, that's one of my favorite, the actual garter going around. It's actually really cool.
Yeah, I would like to have one of these in a better condition. I need to search for it, but I just have this one.
I've got an 1818, one of those, 1870, I think, as well. I've got so many British coins. I don't even keep up with them anymore. It's just so hard. I just get them when I can, but I'm more interested in collecting Canadian, Austrian, and German, and American, and every other country in between. 1 florin.
From 1936.
Yeah, that's another 10 years. That'll be the last silver coins. 1946 was the last silver coins.
And then I have this one, and that's my whole British coin collection. I mean, except Britannia's and modern coins, but I also
shillings.
like this one.
Yeah, that on the crown. Yeah, the crown lion, 1 shilling, 1936. I think that's also 50% silver. King George V, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Hi,
I think
Stephen.
that
Hi,
was his
Ericsson.
last year, I believe. I believe that was his last year.
Ah, that's a beautiful. I love British coins. Yeah, and
You can swap collections if you like.
yeah, that was my whole collection. That's all. I don't have any more British coins, just modern coins. But these are my. But I definitely need one of what coin is this? This is also is a florin? No, this is a crowns.
That is.
A crown. Yeah, I need one of these crowns in a better condition.
This is how I look after my coins. I got them inside a book, and I've got them inside a little bag inside a flip.
What's that? Ah, 2 groschen. Okay.
It's inside. Obviously, once I've done the video on it, I put in a flip, bag it, obviously flip it, bag it, put the information in. It's transferred onto the computer. I know exactly where everything is. I used to have it in country order, but so many countries. I just do A, B, C, D, F, G now. What's this one?
Oh, that's cool. So, what do you think about collecting cupro nickel coins? What does the chat think about collecting cupro nickel coins?
It's where my thing is condition. Now, from my information I've gathered over the years, it's nice to have proof coins. You know, something that is going to be what the coin should look like. But I do like circulated condition coins. Obviously, not battered up ones, but circulated coins have a mintage value.
Yeah.
So a mintage figure, so you know how many is out there. And I think that is really, really important to go through. And don't be put off by the if you want to go for the full British cupro nickel set from it'll be from 1947. Then you got that's up to 1970 because there is a 1970 English set or British set, which was never put into circulation. But you have for 1971, you have a short-lived halfpenny set. And then from, I think it's 1961 to 1984, or it could be 1985 if I remember right. I can't remember. I think it's 1984 on the top of my head. And then you got your pennies and everything else in between. Then you got your size changes, which is from 1997 is the 50p. So you have the large 50p to the smaller 50p. And 1992 is the 10p and 5p series. Then you have your date changes. They change over the engravers and the designers, and that's in 2008 and 2015. Obviously, in America now as well after the king died. But don't be put off by not collecting British coins, because the commemorative coins itself are kind of low mintage in some respects. But I like collecting. I like searching for them, and I think, I mean, as you just rightly put out earlier, stack of that, you got your £5 coins, and already, even though that coin is quite a new coin in its respect for the date, you've made yourself 70% profit already.
Yeah, because they're hard to get here, and coin shops do not sell them, and people do not know where to get them. So, and I mean, I always tell. Usually, I'm selling them to friends, yeah, and they're willing to pay this. So, I always tell them, look, I'm buying it for this. Yeah, but you have the efforts, you have to pay shipping and so on. So 20 euros is okay. Yeah, then fine.
You can't argue with that. You can't argue that, to be honest, because some of them. I did a really stupid thing. I used to have a Lord Nelson coin, which I'm trying to get out of 2005 coin, and Now the ones I've seen, I actually gave it away, thinking I could get another one, but I never did. And that was in pristine condition going back then. That was probably I did it from 2005 to 2007. I know this because my mother passed away, and I gave it away, and I thought I'd get enough money easy. And now the price has gone up, because it was like one per household kind of deal. So now it's like, you're looking around about 25, let's say in euros, again around about 30 euros easy to get a decent one, maybe more.
Yeah.
So because it's not far off from pounds to euros, really, you're talking only by a little bit. So it's just easier. Or in US dollar term, it probably around about $45 maybe, something like that. I bought two sovereigns from the 1950s for spot. It says Austin Stacker. Again, sovereigns, it depends what you're doing. Are you doing it for numismatic value, or are you doing it for stacking value?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't see a high numismatic value in sovereigns because there are millions of these coins around.
Mm.
And I made a video recently. I think it was a short where I calculated the price for the weight. If you, I don't recall what I've compared. I think it was quarter ounce coins and sovereigns. And actually, the sovereign was by far the cheapest coin, and also the modern restrikes of the Austrian Ducat were much cheaper than, for example, um, 10th ounce coins. Yeah, so it's really at the moment it's really a good option for stackers if you really just care about weight and low prices. It's really a good option to buy ducats and modern restrikes and sovereigns.
Yeah, I like to get hold of some of those smaller gold coins when I can afford it. This is why I always do mine on a budget, and that's highly recommended. Don't try and overexert yourself and race people, because collection can only be 10 coins that you're proud of to 1,000 coins that you can be proud of. But I always work within a limit. That's what I do. As I said, I look round for a massive short list, and I think, right, I take that one off. I take that one off. I take that one off. I cry when I take that one off. I cry even louder when I take that one off. And I'm thinking, okay, I got my list now, and that's what I do. But I've seen some really nice gold coins, that is affordable, but they go really quickly over here. And me, I don't want to buy anything because of the sake of buying it and saying I've got one, and then
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure you're the same as well, because it's eye appeal as well, isn't it? I suppose. Um,
Yeah,
you want
sure.
your collection to be looking cool, especially when it comes to gold and platinum and silver. It's got to be proper silver rounds. But when it comes to silver like this, it doesn't matter whether it's beaten up, as long as we can see the date, we know exactly what it is. And these are really, really hard to come by. Like this particular coin here. If you actually look at my videos from, I think it's from last week, this one's got the inverted, the broken one on it. Rather than having an I, it has a one for Victoria. And the reason why I like the 1888 one is because that's when the football league started. So there is a reason why I bought that one. But I had to do a deal with the coin store for this, so because they are quite expensive.
Yeah.
So and I bought a few things from the coin store before, and he's let me pay a little bit by bit off of it. So and that's exactly what I done. And that's another arrangement you can do rather than spending it on a credit card or going yourself short. Try and do a deal with the coin store. Pay a little bit off each time. I don't know if you've ever recommended that before. Um, Rather than paying on credit card and you're paying, you're chasing the debt. Because when you pay a little bit off a coin store directly, at the end of it, it's yours. But yeah, I enjoy collecting all sorts of stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, it's I mean, Cupro-nickel coins and maybe 50p coins and so on. The silver coins. This is like a compromise. I
Yeah.
don't want to spend too much money for collectibles. And to be honest, what I will never understand is, for example, the market for collectible coins or semi-numismatics in the US. For example, all these superhero coins and so on. If you take this coin and go to a coin shop or a coin convention or something here in
You're
in
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 trouble.
Europe, they do not they pay you spot for this. Yeah, so here these
Exactly.
coins do not have any numismatic value. I love to see these coins, and for example, I got as a gift a Star Wars coin. I think it was
Yeah.
2 years ago, and I checked it on the internet. It was a birthday present, and this coin was like 150 euros. If you go to a coin shop with this coin, they give you maybe 40 euros.
Yeah. It's exactly the same with they stopped doing them now. I don't know if you remember me having a guy on the chat a while ago as a guest because what he was doing, he was going around the petrol stations, all the
Yeah,
garages. What you call it. Petrol stations there is not a garage. It's in America, obviously. Yes, that's where you fix a car, but we call a garage where you go and fill your car up, and also a garage is a place where you go and fix your car. So it's a bit of both. And let me just get like what they were doing buying these coins off eBay, these £100 coins. And what they were doing is filling up their car for £20 worth of fuel, putting these coins on the desk and opening for £80 in cash back.
yeah,
Now, I'm not sure about US law or Austrian law, but over here, every business has a right to refuse payment from card, cash, and credit.
yeah,
And they don't have to have your business. And this this guy come up and he was talking. I understand that we all want to be paying in cash. We don't want to go cashless. That's not what it was about. It was about if you. I spoke to Chards about this because they got a piece on him on Chards, which is a massive coin
yeah.
dealer in England.
Yeah,
It's
I know
one of the
charts. I
biggest.
know them. Yeah,
Yeah, it's one of the biggest. Just in case the American audience don't know, and Baldwin's as well. And if you take these into charge, or they will only give you around about £20 to £30 in cash for these coins,
yeah,
even though you pay £100 in the Royal Mint for them. These are commemorative. They are not. They are technically not in circulation, even though it says legal tender on it. But legal tender means you're paying a debt to the courts, and
mm,
but a business has every right to refuse. And that's what my point was. Is like what you're doing is actually making it harder for us collectors and say stackers to get hold of these coins because you're
yeah,
destroying. You're not only destroying them, they're getting scratched. The value of them are going down. They're not going to be aesthetically pleasing. They're not going to, they're going to be dirty. They're going to be grubby. Nobody wants that, and eventually they will get value later on in life. You're talking not in my lifetime, um, probably not in like 100 years, but they will become very, very valuable over time. And the more they become out of their packaging, the less there is going to be. So it could even be even quicker. But
yeah. I think in general you have to be very careful. So either you're buying it because you love it and you want to pass it on to the next generation, or you have
exactly.
to be very careful because also I saw a lot of people really they took all the money from the savings account to buy these coronation coins and so on, and I told them, please do not pay more than spot or maybe
Yeah,
just a small premium for these coins because there are
yeah,
hundreds of thousands, in some cases even millions of these coins are minted, so they will never ever have a numismatic value. It's like some people, if you have a look at some German PM online dealers, they are buying Britannia's 2023 Britannias, yeah, with the last effigy of the Queen. They are Hey, Polly Buck, my friend, hello. They are selling these 2023 Britannias with I don't know, like 20% premium, and they always refer to the last one with the queen's effigy, but they don't tell that there are hundreds of thousands of these coins on the market. Yeah, so
No, exactly.
I don't see a chance that this coin will ever have a numismatic value. And the problem is that as soon as there are coins, some people are running and buying this for any price. And yeah, and they
Yeah,
will never get the premiums back.
yeah. This is the thing. When you're buying silver rounds or anything like that, I'm not sure if you do this. Especially when it comes to premiums and inflation. When you buy, I'm pretty sure you calculate what you've been buying over time. So, like if you bought a coin, say 5 years ago, you
Yeah,
know
sure,
what
sure,
you
sure.
bought.
I have
And
an
I
Excel
think that's
sheet,
where a lot
and
of
in
people,
this Excel sheet, I always type in how much I paid for this coin, including shipping and the coin capsule and everything.
yeah. So you have to add all that into what your profit margin is in inflation, say in 10 years. Have you made your money on that, or has it dropped? Am I going to sell this particular stack in 10 years' time? I know, for argument's sake, if you paid, say the whole thing was, say the whole coin was 30 euros at the time, with the capsule, with the shipping that you've had to pay for. So the whole 10 coins you have is 300 euros. Now, in 10 years, am I going to make 100 euros on that?
Uh,
Or am I going to lose 50 euros on that and keep hold of it? And this is, I don't think a lot of people do track their buying status and their inflation, their goal. Um, but with numismatics, this is the difference, because numismatics coins mintages are fixed. That's where numismatic rises, because of the collectability, because it's becoming harder and harder to find these coins, especially in good condition or extra fine condition up to almost AU condition. But like silver stacking and gold stacking, it's a similar same principle. Um, you know, they're going to knock you down with bullion if it's damaged. Um, and this is where you've got to be careful, and look after your silver and gold and platinum and um, and other precious metals, because any dings on them, because silver's very easy to ding, scratch, especially on a proof coin. Um, they're going to come to me and say, right, okay, you bought this coin for X amount of money, and I can make money on this without, they won't even know what the condition was. But with a proof coin, they're going to say, well, you've got a massive scratch there. That's going to be where you're going to lose percentage on that easily. Um, and that's something about eBay as well. That's, everything is rare on eBay or scarce. It's their favorite words.
yeah. The problem with eBay is also you really need to take care. First of all, if you buy coins, then you should be very careful with the advice given by some people here on YouTube. I commented on a video about the Maria Theresa Thaler today. There was so much BS mentioned in one video. This was ridiculous. Yeah? And he advised the people how they can how they can say whether it is an original 1780 Maria Theresa Thaler or a restrike. And he was talking so much BS in this video. And then I went on eBay, and you could see a lot of Maria Theresa Thaler sold as coins from 1780, and you can see already 17 sold, 20 sold, 25 sold. So people are buying Maria Theresa Thalers for 120 euros, for example. They are not
Wow.
worth they are not worth more than spot. Yeah? If anyone pays more than spot for a Maria Theresa Thaler, he's a fool. I mean, I found all of my Maria Theresa Thalers. They usually the coin shop where I buy them. They have a huge box, and they just throw them in. Yeah. So if you sell them 10, they take it and they throw it in the box. Yeah. So he always gives me the box, and then I search for the ones I want to have. And
That's pretty cool.
sometimes you find these ones, which is in a really good condition. So this has been minted maybe a year ago or something, or it was kept somewhere very well. And then you find these ones that are heavily worn,
which was probably done about, what, 15 years ago, maybe?
No, actually, I showed it to him, and what he told me is he said a guy who used to live in North Africa for like 20 years returned to Austria, and he came with like 200, 300 Maria Theresa thalers, and all were in this condition. And he asked me, he said, "Do you know why?" I said, "Yes, because it was legal tender there until the 1970s, until the late 1970s."
Wow. See,
And
they're quite me. I mean, I don't really know much about Maria Theresa Talia's. I mean, I wouldn't know I mean, apart from what you showed me there, a restrike to an original, I wouldn't know what I'm looking for. But if I was stuck, you're the first port of call for me to say, is this a real one? I mean, I wouldn't know a real one to a restrike. The only time I would probably find out the difference to the fake.
there are a few things. The easiest one is here you have, she's wearing how do you pronounce it, brooch?
Right. Okay.
Is it the right word, brooch?
Yeah. Yep.
So Maria Theresa is wearing a brooch here, and the restrikes, on the restrikes, the brooch has pearls around it. This is not the case if it's an old Maria Theresa thaler. So there is just a brooch without the pearls. So this is
So,
the easiest thing how you can identify whether it's a restrike or not. And another very interesting thing is I frequently hear this, that people are saying if the coin has, I need to search for one where you can see it. If the coin has this, come on, zoom in. If the coin has this small, how to call it, dots here.
like the pearls and the sorry, yeah,
On the rim.
oh right, yeah, yeah.
They
Okay,
say
the
if you have
beads.
this small dots here, then it's an old one. No, this is not true. They made this on all restrikes, and here you can see it better. I mean this thing here. Look,
So the security feature, which is the beads going round, is to stop
this
people
here
from
exactly. Yeah.
peeping.
And if you cannot see this anymore, then they had to take it out of circulation, and they had to replace the coin.
Right. Okay. So
Because then too much silver was lost, and as
yeah.
soon as you couldn't see this anymore, then you had to take it out of circulation. Um, so all restrikes had this, but just like shown on this coin, this coin is so heavily worn you cannot see this anymore, even if it's not a fake coin or something, but you cannot see this anymore. But this coin
Hmm.
is, as I said, is heavily worn. Is there any additional value to having original silt? What is fillers? What is fillers? You mean philharmonics or?
Sealed fillers. I think he's on about Philharmonics.
Philharmonics do not have any numismatic value, so it doesn't matter whether they are sealed or not. You might get a bit higher premium if they are in a really good condition if you sell them. But in general, Philharmonics do not have any numismatic value, so it doesn't matter whether they are sealed or not. If you want to sell them in Austria and you go to an auction house, for example, to Dorotheum, they are even asking you to take it out of the package. They do not accept coins that are in any slabs or something. This is
Yeah.
also the reason why I tell all collectors here in Austria, do not send your coins for grading, because if you send it to NGC or PCGS or something and you get it back in one of these coin slabs, if you want to sell it here in most of the European countries, they ask you to take it out of the slab. They do not take slabbed coins. So
Yeah.
one more thing I
So,
wanted to mention about the Maria Theresa thaler. A lot of people are calling them rounds, but it wouldn't take more. It wouldn't take more than 2 minutes on YouTube to check that it's not a round. The thing is, you have here the year 1780, and then here you have an X, and this X is the face value, because this X means that one Maria Theresa thaler has the weight of 1/10 of a Cologne or Vienna mark. There was
okay.
an agreement between German countries, now German countries, and Austria, because there was so much trade going on that they needed one trade coin, and on the Austrian side it was the Maria Theresa thaler, and on the German side they had to make the weight always a fraction of the Cologne mark, but the Cologne mark and the Vienna mark was exactly the same weight. So the weight of it was 10 times a Maria Theresa thaler. And this
So
was
is that the X next to the DU? Is it?
exactly, yeah. You have the year and then there is the X, and the X is the face value. It means it's 1/10 of a Cologne mark or a Vienna mark.
Ah, so like 1780, and then you'll have the X, and that is what you just
Exactly.
said.
The X is the face value. The X means 10, or actually it means
10
1/10.
times, yeah.
Yeah.
So Roman
So
numeral 10 times the face value of the
exactly. So
of
10 Maria
the
Theresa thalers were the equivalent of one Vienna mark or Cologne mark.
Ah,
And also here you can see how you can differentiate between older restrikes and new restrikes. This is a modern restrike. This looks like all the Maria Theresa thalers we know. And then to compare it, these are old restrikes, and I tested all these coins. So all these coins are genuine, yeah. And the thing is, you never know where this coin is coming from, but Maria Theresa thaler restrikes were minted even in Mumbai in India, yeah. So they were minted in the UK, they were minted in India. So it's really hard to say where they were coming from, but there are a lot of differences. So all three of them are legit, but all three of them look different because these are different restrikes. But
different dyes, different mints,
yeah,
different.
exactly.
So obviously, the more
Ones.
further it goes out, obviously it's going to get more worn.
Yeah,
So
but
what the
all
edge
of
of the
them, all of
actual
them are
legend
just,
on here?
all of them are just worth spot. Yeah, none of them is worth more than spot. That's the problem.
Okay, when we're talking about the Philharmonics, obviously I've got the Philharmonic here. It's got 1.5 euros. This was that
1.5 euros.
one
Yeah.
and a half euros, I guess. Because they don't use euros here, so that is 1.5 euro. So it has a numismatic value on there, but obviously it's going to be silver. You're not going to spend €1.50 on a piece of good, are you, for a Philharmonic? So I wonder why they've done that then, or is that
What?
just aesthetic?
What? Sorry. What was the question?
On the Philharmonic, it's got one euro, 1.5 euros.
Yes.
So it has a numismatic value on there, but obviously it's not legal tender like.
It is legal tender.
Oh, it is legal tender, so you can. So for
Yeah.
someone who has no idea about silver, can go into a store and spend $1, €1.50 on goods and not realize they've actually got about a 40 euro coin.
Uh, yeah, exactly. And it's we have this actually all coins issued by Austrian Mint are legal tender. And for example, Austrian Mint issues a lot of copper coins,
Yeah.
and they all have a face value. So this is a face value, for example, of 10 euros. And seriously, there are people paying with these coins.
Wow. So how much should you pay for that coin singly if you were to get that in the store?
Austrian Mint sells them for the face value.
Oh, okay.
And especially with the Christmas coins, they are strictly limited. And people are frequently, yeah, you get them as a change in shops because people are using them. They do not pay attention, and then they're using it like normal coins. And one time I got 3 of these Christmas coins as a change back in a shop, and all of them were worth at least 3 times the face value. So
€5. Remember this one? You can see it very well.
yeah, this is a special coin. This coin will be worth a lot of money somewhere because this is the coin I sent you, right?
Yes, yeah.
This
I
this
think
this coin this
every
coin
Austrian
is
coin I've got, I think.
this coin is made from the copper from the roof from the old roof of our parliament. So when our parliament got a new copper roof, they took the old copper of the roof of the parliament and made coins out of it. And this is one of them. And they are strictly limited. There are just a few thousand of them.
200,000.
Yeah.
So that is for a country the size of Austria. This is what you got to think of. Even with Krupa money and all that, Krupa nickel or whatever. Look at the mintages and have a look at how many people live in that country and think, wow, not everybody can have one of these.
Yeah, exactly.
And so 200,000, and I'm lucky enough to get one of these from Austria from this. I'm opposite way round to Skipper now, from this kind guy here. So that was absolutely awesome.
Not even 200,000 people can have one because I got 60.
Now you got Austria bang to right, so you can say right, yeah, okay. And it was 59 of them.
But you know, they were sold out in Austria so quick. I've never seen a coin selling out so quick. I was there really. I got up in the morning and I ordered as much as I could, but they were sold out so quick. Boris Perez, I'm not a hoarder actually. Out of the 60 coins, I sent 15 to really good friends. Dale is one of them.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. Thank you.
And so Culture for Currency got one. You got one. Then a few German friends got one. And so I think 15 I've sent to friends, and the rest I will keep. Siren, hello, how are you doing? Stamos Gemes.
Stamos is our Greek friend.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, I've got some really cool Austrian coins, which I've shown you over time. And obviously, I know you sent me a few, but as I said, I just can't go looking without looking at Austrian coins because I saw some last night when I was going through Austrian coins last night, and I was going, I want that one, I want that one, and these are like from the 1600s. I want that one, I want that one, I want that one, and Zoe goes, you can only choose so many because obviously I have to list out for Christmas, and I forgot what they are now, but I want that one, I want that one, I want. How much I end with? She goes, one more, didn't I? Because, oh, come on. And I was going, I ain't been through this lot yet. And I got that one and that one. So I just lost a whole list of stuff last night. So I think it's about 3 o'clock in the morning figuring out.
I had this summer when we've been to the Netherlands for vacation, and we went into an amazing coin shop in Haarlem, and you could really see everything was smelling like money in this coin shop, even the furniture. Yeah. So you could see this was the best of the best. So they must make a hell of money. And I went in there, and they had a whole how do you call this display thing? This with glass doors.
All the displays and
and it was full of Dutch East India Company coins.
Oh yeah, I saw your East India book actually.
I love these coins, and silver bars, silver bars that were recovered from a shipwreck and so on.
Oh wow.
And one of these silver bars was like 58,000 euros or something. And I mean, okay, that's out of reach for me, but I really wanted to buy at least one of these Dutch East India Company coins because I love them. And
they are.
and then I wanted to check how much money I have in my wallet, and I couldn't find my wallet. Yeah, and my wife was already standing out of the shop with a smile on her face and my wallet in her hand.
She's going,
she said, "You can buy something for whatever you find in your pockets." Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, just link or something like that, you know. Oh please, oh come on, I'll be good. You know what I mean? Please give me wallet. Yeah, you can have your wallet, not the contents.
Stacker and pull your chain, proud hoarder of gold here by the grace of God. Yeah, hoarding gold is a good thing. I mean, hoarding gold is what makes you your own bank, and it's really interesting. One of my friends, he now lives in Germany, and I were in a completely same situation. So I just recently sold gold because I needed to buy a new car. And actually, I sold gold that I bought for 1,400 for 1,900.
Wow, that's a very good investment.
And these were just
Because
Philharmonics, yeah. So Philharmonics and Britannia, so no numismatic value at all. So it was just the price increase, and
yeah,
this is why I'm always going crazy when people say gold is not an investment. So show me a better investment.
gold is always going to be an investment, regardless what you get.
Yeah, I have
There's
same opinion
there's
here.
no
So
argument there. I don't understand the argument. I mean, precious metals, gold is the fastest way. It's one of the most expensive way if you can't afford it. But in the long term or even the short term, you're going to make your money back. Silver is a lot, maybe climbing in some cases a bit quicker, but gold will always be more precious than silver. Um, and it is a fantastic investment. There's no argument. I'm sorry, but there is no argument. Silver, as you said earlier, the commemorative silver, like you said, with like heroes on there or anything like that, it's just companies trying to sell you a product because they know people like cartoon characters, Marvel and stuff like that.
yeah,
But the actual silver content is no different than a Britannia. Um, it's just that people like that sort of stuff and they play on the heartstrings, so to speak.
yeah, and
Um,
it's I talked to an appraiser, yeah, who is evaluating the value of coins, and I asked him, I said, why don't you accept, I don't know, superhero coins or this Ghibli series and whatever there was on the market, yeah, for a lot of money recently. And he said, look, we are auctioning off coins from the 1600s, yeah, 1700s for a bit more than spot. So
mm,
how could I ever tell anybody who's selling such coins from the 1600s that I'm selling a stupid Ghibli coin for, I don't know, spot plus 300% or something? Yeah, this is why they don't accept it. Boris Perez, on my Instagram channel, I think a few days ago, I posted pictures of these silver bars I saw in Amsterdam, and from of some Dutch East India Company coins. I think it was just 2 or 3 days ago. I posted these pictures on my Instagram
yeah.
channel.
He's got the
If you're
book on it as
interested,
well. I quite
pardon?
enjoyed that. You got the book as well.
Yeah, exactly. They also recovered a book with some maps from that time. Very interesting.
It's what else is going to talk about? With I was just having something on my mind when you was going through that because you just remind me of something. Um, this is the point when with other channels and that when they're putting up ridiculous prices. It's like I had a problem with one of the guys who was putting my name to his videos. Hence why I've had to change my name. I've had to change the way I do things because there's no way then he can possibly um, copy my channel. There's actually two channels who copied my channel, and that's why I've done what I've done. It's just either start again. But I thought, why should I start again? And two, I wanted to do other collections anyway, which I should have done at the beginning. Um, and they were putting my name and they were copying my channel over and over. They've stopped now. I think they've had because obviously now we have to use tags. They can't use the same name anymore, so they've had to change their channels back,
Uh,
which is a good thing. A little too late because it's damaged my channel, but um, regardless, just keep going and keep smiling. Um,
I had the same issue. Yeah.
yeah, I know you did. You had a terrible time. Uh,
Yeah, the
when you,
problem in my case was it was a guy from India, and he actually took the pictures of my channel and told people that he's selling on behalf of Austrian Stacker. And obviously, some people paid him money, and then he said, "Yeah, they have to claim it from me because I will send it from Austria. He's just selling on behalf of me." And then the people wanted to claim their coins from me. But yeah, Instagram immediately blocked him, and yeah, I think they stopped now. But now there is another. Take care. There is another Austrian stacker on YouTube now, and I already reported him. He in the beginning he also used my channel logo,
Yeah, I
and
remember that.
he commented on a lot of channels, and people sent me emails and said, "Look, I am completely crazy. I mean, I thought we were friends. So why the hell do you come to my live stream, calling me names and saying horrible things about a lot of members of our community?" And I said, "Look, I haven't even been online last night. Yeah, I went to bed at, I don't know, 9, 10 p.m. So I wasn't online in the middle of the night when you were streaming." So I found out and I already reported him. So I don't know where people are doing this.
Yeah, that's the thing you got to watch out for. But um, with this, with what I was going to say is that be
Oh, sorry,
careful.
I interrupted you.
No. What I was going to say, be careful with people putting out ridiculous amounts of money for coins that are worth. They like I do our small percentage coins. Our decimal coins, like a
Yeah,
half p, 1p, the 2p, the coins that people forget about, and I think that's just as interesting as anything else.
yeah,
Um, and they're going, 1971 one penny for £400,000 or
yeah,
60,000 US dollars. Now, I get a lot of people, and probably a lot of channels get a lot of people going, how much is that worth? How much is this worth? Can you tell me the value of this? I've got the same coin. Can you give me the value of that coin? Now, not every coin is the same.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And um, and I'll ask, have you been to this particular channel? Because he's changed his channel name. I can't remember what it's called now. And if so, when you give them the bad news, they've got something that is not valuable, but it's still worth collecting, but it's still not,
Yeah,
it's not valuable. You end up being the bad guys. And they'll tell you, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're saying. Because I do know what I talk about, because why would you spend 60,000, whatever it is in your country, that you can buy a load of gold for on a penny coin? So explain that idea. Why do you think that when there was over a billion 1971 one pennies
yeah,
made, why would you think that would be worth £60,000? When you can, if I had £60,000, I would go and buy gold or put a deposit down for a house, or um, you would, So I said the face value, all that coin is. We still use them here in the UK, and it's only worth 1p. I'm being honest with you. Not, but you don't know what you're
yeah,
saying. I've seen this channel say it's.
yeah,
I say, okay, I can say all my coins. I can say every single one of my coins is worth over £10 million if I wanted to. But it's not true. So that is why I do not do values in my videos, because once you put a value in your video, it's there forever. And when it goes up or it goes down, that value is going to be the same. And they're not considering the condition of that coin, whether it's beaten up
yeah,
or it's proof. And
yeah,
that is very important to discuss, because people don't consider condition. Well, a lot of people don't consider condition. Um, and to be honest, it bugs me. It's my pet hate on YouTube, where they're looking at a coin flip and they're going, it could be MS 60, 62, 63,
yeah,
64, 65. You might as well go right up to MS 70 if you like. Um, but that's in a coin flip. And when you go and do get, I don't grade my coins either, Austrian Stacker, but I take them as face value. What it is, that is the coin I bought. I don't not really interested to go and spend the next amount of money on grading, because as you said, they're going to take, if I was to take it to a coin store and sell it, they're going to break it open anyway.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Um, it's nice to keep it that way, but I personally don't think it really adds value. Um,
Not here in Austria, or in Europe, let's say.
yeah,
It might add value in, and this is always the discussion I always have. I mean, I know. Don't get me wrong, but I don't mean it in a bad way. Yeah, but a lot of people from the US do not care about the rest of the world, and they always think something that's like that in the US is the same in the whole world. But there are huge differences. also in what we call numismatic and what they call numismatic, I will never understand how a coin that's not even 100 years old can be worth money. Yeah, I don't understand it. Yeah. But in the US, such coins are worth sometimes a hell of money. The same with graded coins, and this is always the discussion I have with a lot of friends from the US that always say, don't forget the US is not the whole world. So the numismatic community is a global community, and for example, I sold some coins to a friend from India because he said, look, I will buy these coins from you for this and that amount, and I will pay shipping and everything. And I said, are you crazy? This coin is worth at least 10 euros less here. So he said, yes, but I could sell it for 20 euros more, because this coin is people are searching for this coin in India because it's hard to get. So okay, I said, okay, if this is fine with you, then let's make a deal, and we both make money. So I will send it to you.
Exactly.
I will do custom declarations, everything properly.
Well, you've nicked the nail on the head there. Everything has value until someone wants to buy it or someone wants to sell something. It doesn't have value, only has face value until it's sold more than its face value. So if I said, oh, my coin is worth £200, say I bought a coin, say, for, say, 50 euros or $50, and I go, right, I want to sell this for $100. That person who's obviously got their eye in and they know what they're doing. So that coin's only worth at best 50 euros or $50, for argument's sake. And I say, I know, but I want to make double on it because it's my coin. You haven't got one. You need one. He goes, well, I don't want your business, or she, I don't want your business. I go somewhere else and I'm going to get another coin. Fair enough. I've overcharged and I'm just being stupid, because obviously I'm being greedy. But all guides, no matter in the US books or British books or Euro books, wherever you are, they are just guides. Because every book could be different with the price. Every coin store is different with the price, because every coin is different in condition. And like a lot of the eBay people, they look at a coin. So like our Kew Gardens, I can't stand the Kew Gardens. I do have a Kew Gardens, and I'll put a Pepsi challenge to somebody that my coin, even though it's circulated, is in really good condition for a circulated coin. And I could probably sell it for around about £200 easy, but I would never sell it because I would never get the same condition coin again, because they are being battered, used. You may get the odd one in good condition, or in, I would say, exceptionally fine condition. But I got mine, and it's staying in my collection because I don't want to spend what I bought for what I had in my change from filling up my car, which was free for me. Why would I go and pay nearly £250 for a coin that's only worth 50p, which I got out in my change? So, and I've had it ever since. And I did have two of them, but I'm pretty sure I gave one to my nephew by mistake because he wanted some sweets back in 2009. So yeah, there is that aspect. It's like if you have there's a coin stores here selling Morgan dollars, and the prices are all over the place, from £20 to £28. And I mean, I was quite lucky getting a Confederate banknote, a Virginia state note 1862, which is a Civil War note. Cool. And that actually cost me £18. £18. What's that? 20 euros. And I've seen them go online on YouTube auctions for hundreds of dollars. I would say my one's not in bad condition considering its age in paper. And even the banknotes from Germany or Austria from 1900 onwards, I think they're underrated in price, to be honest, because some of them are really, really nice artwork on them. And a lot of them are torn. A lot of them are but if you get a really good one, you can still get them really relatively cheaply. And I think they're undervalued myself. Um,
Yeah.
duty free at Lester Pearson's 420 Canadian ounce
Yeah.
of gold. Wow.
Anyway, I wanted to come back to some of the comments here in the chat.
Yeah.
Boris said he would buy Russian gold. This is a very interesting thing. Russian gold is now really cheap to get, because it's almost impossible to sell. I had some discussions about Russian gold, because I was actually thinking about buying Russian gold, because Russian gold coins are very cheap to get here at the moment. But the reason for this is that a lot of people here in Europe, especially nowadays, they would never ever buy Russian gold, and this is why even most of the coin shops are not willing to buy Russian gold coins at the moment. So I think that there is a bit of a risk. Yeah, you can get it cheap, but I'm not sure if I know a lot of people and coin shops who would not buy Russian gold at the moment. So I think there is a bit of a risk. Yeah, on the one side is cheap gold, on the other side you do not know if you get rid of it, and if you have to buy it. So
Again,
the other thing is, the VAT on silver. I completely understand VAT on silver here in Europe. Silver in Europe traditionally, in most of the, let's say, continental Europe, in most of the countries, silver has never been like in the US, that people really use silver to save money or to preserve their wealth. This has not been the case here in Europe. As said, our situation is sometimes completely different in different areas, different regions of the world. And this is the reason why traditionally, yes, I think we have wet on silver for decades now here, and people are used to it, because silver has never been considered like gold, yeah, like something you use to save money or
yeah,
to preserve your wealth. Yeah, this is a completely different story. In the
yeah.
US, this is a tradition. Yeah,
I totally agree with you. But if it went through the conflict, for argument's sake, um, if Russian gold, if I was to buy Russian gold, I would buy one piece purely not for stacking, but for historic reasons. That's probably the only reason why I would buy it if I could afford it. But if I was to say use it as a monetary backup system, no,
yeah,
um,
exactly,
not good.
exactly.
Um,
I also have one or two, no, two. I have two. Soviet Union, very high value numismatic. I mean, high premium, not high value, high premium numismatic pieces, silver coins from the Soviet Union. Um, I have them for historic reasons, and I bought them in Moscow,
yeah,
relatively cheap. But really, if I show them nowadays, really, it's like showing Chinese coins in some parts of the US. Yeah, then you're a communist.
no,
Or at least people call you communist.
I have some. Obviously, I have some World War Two German coins. I have World War Two um, Allied coins from the same time when they were uh, when the occupation was switched, um, and I have Italian regime banknotes. Um, but I only collect them not because it's an investment later on. It's just
Uh,
purely historical reasons. I think as collectors, I like preserving history.
yeah,
Uh,
I
in
just recently bought, talking about fascist regimes and so on. I just recently bought this Hungarian silver coin that's from the Horthy regime. This was actually the Hungarian pendant of Mussolini, Hitler, and so on,
yeah,
Franco. So this was Horthy. Um, it was between First and Second World War, when most of the countries had a fascist regime, and I bought it because of this beautiful coat of arms.
yeah, that is nice. Do you know what that coat of arms reminds me of?
Hmm?
The end of its shield itself. Obviously, I got Hungarian coins. It just reminds me of oh god, what's that insect? Scallop, is it scallop? scarabs. That's it. Look at it from a distance. Looks like an insect to me, like a scarab.
A bit, but it's actually two angels.
Yeah, it's two angels holding on to the shield. But yeah, it's just the bat. You know, it looks like the antennas to an insect to me. But it's a lovely coat of arms. I love reading about the coat of arms on the different things and that. But what have I got here actually?
Money King, you're saying you're searching for a gold Maria Theresa Thaler. I didn't even know that gold Maria Theresa Thalers exist.
I've never heard of one, to be honest. I mean, I've seen obviously.
I know that there are ducats with Maria Theresa on it, but I've never heard of a I've never heard of a Maria Theresa Thaler in gold.
I mean, I didn't know there was a Maria Theresa Thaler until I was sent one. And when I finally had one, I see. Do you know when you see something, you don't see it, you've not seen it before, and once you've got one, you see them all the time. That is what I'm seeing with the Maria Theresa Thaler. It's just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you get that vision of seeing them like everywhere. Like, wow. But I'll show you something. Yeah, this is actually an interesting banknote.
It's what's so interesting is so many people are uploading videos without doing proper research. I
got this banknote, this French banknote. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
I can't even see the date of it, to be honest, but this is actually signed by one of the soldiers.
Wow, that's cool.
I got it from the coin store. I can't make out what it is, but this was. I can't see the date. I can't see the date, but it looks like it's an American soldier. His name's Joe something, but that was an Italian, a French occupation banknote, and I do have here somewhere. You carry on a minute. I was just trying to find this banknote because I've got millions to go through.
No, I just wanted to make a remark on the quality of the content some people are uploading. For example, it's I don't like if people are being quite honest, gold is being gifted to us, but that's only my view. Look at what bot that you use. Yeah, I agree. Because I think that there is a certain responsibility. If you upload something, then I think content creators are responsible for the content. And if you give wrong information in videos, this shouldn't happen. Yeah? So people should take this a bit more serious and do a bit more research. And this starts with you immediately know, yeah, if somebody's talking in a video, and unfortunately this also happens on big channels because also a lot of them don't do their research. They just upload stuff to get stuff uploaded and get views. I made a comment on a video and said, look, I really have an issue if you first of all obviously did not spend 10 minutes on research because he was talking about a building on the Austrian Philharmonic. So mistake number one. There is no Austrian Philharmonic. The orchestra is called Vienna Philharmonic. There is no Austria Philharmonic. It doesn't exist. Yeah? So if you say Austria Philharmonic, then you have no idea neither about music nor about coins. And if you refer to the building on the reverse of the Philharmonic, on the obverse of the Philharmonic, then you have no idea about the coin because it doesn't take you more than 2 minutes to find out that this is a pipe organ. So it's not a building, yeah. So and what else could I comment? Then please do some research before you upload a video because obviously you have no idea what you're talking about, yeah. And this is something. I mean, I think people do not understand why people are watching these videos. Yeah, I'm watching the videos because I want to learn. Because I mean, I don't need to learn about Austrian coins. I think I know enough about Austrian coins, but I want to learn about British coins. This is why I'm watching your channel. This is
Thank
why
you.
I'm watching some other channels. It's I told you, yeah, your channel is like a encyclopedia. Yeah, it's like whenever I need to know something about a special coin, I know I find it on your channel. Yeah, and and I know that I never get wrong information, and I think this is the responsibility we have, because we cannot just upload, start recording, and then
It is a hard thing to do. I'm not saying it's easy, especially for foreign. It's like for world coins or foreign coins. And this is with banknotes. People specialize in banknote stamps and stuff like that. As I said, if I don't know, I go and ask, and if they don't know, I'm pretty sure that they'll point me somewhere that will know. And This is what's good about the community. What I like about the community is that you learn. And um, when I start my research, I start off with the basics, what the coin is, and it can be anything. Say like a 5p coin. I don't know what the mintages are until I actually go and research. I know who made the coin because obviously, I was like the Austrian stacker says, he knows enough about Austrian coins that he probably knows like the back of his hand sort of thing. But um, I enjoy the challenge of research, and that is the part of the fun of the collection. And I have made mistakes sometimes. Don't get me wrong, and we're all human. But if I have made a mistake, correct me. There's no point going, "Oh, you got this wrong, and you got that wrong. You said this," and I'm barely learning English, let alone speaking Austrian or Chinese. You know what I mean? So, but at least I give it a go. But I have another. I just want to show you this other one here. This is an Italian banknote for 1943, and this is actually a German occupation Italian 1 lira.
Ah, okay, from the area that was occupied by the Germans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which is absolutely awesome. So
I like military banknotes or military currency and crisis currency and siege currency. I love this.
oh yeah, I saw some of the siege currency, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I collect all sorts of banknotes. I just want to try and get as many countries as I possibly can. So when it passes down, or over to Zoe or to one of the kids, then hopefully they've got enough there that they either carry it on or sell it and they make something back from it. So it helps them out. So, and they will have enough knowledge about all this stuff that if they ever had to go to a coin store or a banknote store, they can challenge the person, and not get done over because. And I'm pretty sure you're the same way, Austrian Stacker, with yours, with with your buffer, like exactly what you've got, when you got it.
Yeah, I mean, I will definitely pass on the collection, but the stack is actually to finance my retirement. So the stack will be gone once I'm gone.
As I said, it's collecting coins and banknotes, stacking. It should be fun and not a race.
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody should be trying to be number one. There is a few people out there who wants to be number one. Oh, we're the number one stacker, we're the number one coin guy, and all that sort of stuff. To me, that puts me off because it just does. It just puts me off. Like, why would I want to watch someone that is kind of big headed? It's like, and they're not talking to you in the chat. Like we're conversing with the chat, and I'm reading what's going on in the chat at the same time. I mean, I love Canadian coins. I got a whole bunch of Canadian stuff here.
Yeah, sure.
And I've got a whole bunch. I mean, this is not all my US collection. I'm going through it slowly. This is some part of my US collection. So
yeah.
And then I put all my countries. Like I'm still going through that at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, this whole YouTube stuff is just about sharing. At least for me, yeah, it's just about sharing my stacking and collecting journey. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
and the second reason why I'm doing my channel is not monetized and will never ever be monetized. I'm just doing this for fun. But the thing is, because I really enjoy being part of the community, and I met a lot of great people and people who really know a lot about these topics and where I can learn from. And I always enjoy this because numismatic is except you are I don't know, like I think it's easy to learn all about US coins because there are not too many. But if you are here in Europe with a lot of different countries and a lot of countries that had at least 5 different currencies over the last 300 years and so on and so on and so on, so it's much more difficult. And here you can never be an expert for all
No,
European coins. Yeah, and this is why I love being part of this community, because it's so easy to find somebody who knows. Yeah, so if I need to know something about British coins, I know whom to ask. If I need to know somebody about French coins, we have a community member in French Caledonia who is an expert for coins. Yeah, it's amazing the knowledge he has about French coins. So that the same with South America. Yeah, so it's yeah, it's great to be part of such a community. Yeah, because and these are reliable people. These are people
like you
they,
trust
they
with wholeheartedly.
yeah, they don't need clicks. Yeah, because most of them do not even have YouTube channels. Yeah, so they don't need clicks. They don't need to sell something. They're just sharing their knowledge, and you know exactly if they don't know, then they tell you I don't know. They don't need clicks. Yeah, and this is the problem sometimes you have with bigger channels, that even if they have no clue, they are still talking about things.
There is I'm pretty sure a lot of people rely on Numista. Um, and I've noticed a lot of people when I've been doing world coins over time.
Hmm.
Now I've got over 5,000 videos of all sorts, but mainly coins and banknotes. Let's knock it down to say 3,000 of coins. And when I've been going on Numista, there's been the wrong flag, the wrong information. They've copied and pasted somebody else's information, and it's completely different language. I mean, I've stopped doing voice because I do have a condition, and I'm there, and I get frustrated with myself because I can't pronounce something. And I end up with this internal fight with myself, so to speak. So it's easy to just write it down, and people. I mean, I will give the people privately what they need in
Yeah,
information, but the basics are there in the description all the time. And but the main questions you always get is, what's the value? What's the value? I've got the same coin as I said earlier, but I try and I would think my channel is more about a database for coins.
yeah,
If you look, and I think that's where another problem is when people show multiple coins, they get mixed up what coin they're trying to do first, and then they get down to like the 20th coin. That person's watching has forgotten what the first coin is. Where that's why I do one coin at a time. So somebody could just write in, "Oh, I need to know what this coin is," and then it's all there. Who made it, when it was made, what the little bit of information is. I don't do as much as I used to with the information because, but with Numista, I use it as a database. I search not just in my coin books, but in other channels as well, coin shops, and see what they've got. And some of it is so badly written out, it is wrong. And another thing what people do is use CoinScope. And
hmm
Coinscope is so inaccurate. I don't even use it. I will not. I don't. I proved this online with Skipper, and I put a normal coin on. I took a picture, and it came up with a completely different country. Now I knew which country it's from, but it never.
Yeah.
It was. It's okay, but if you're setting out learning, if you're a new collector and you're coming into this as a hobby, just ask. Ask channels with no values in their channels, because they're out for the information rather than trying to get you to buy their stuff. But information is key. I'm not really too bothered. I find a lot of people don't talk to you unless you've got thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers.
Yeah, I think Dale. I think one of the things that are so stupid is some channels. Yeah, they always think you need to know everything, otherwise you're not an expert. But an expert is
I'm
not
not
a
an
person who
expert.
knows everything. An expert is a person who knows where to find the information or where to get the information I need. At least is my opinion. Yeah, and I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, all of us. How many books do you have about coins where you are researching if you need to know some specific details? I mean, I have a lot of books here on my desk. One is a book, a coin catalog about all Austrian shillings ever minted. Then I have Handbook of United States Coins 2022-2023. Then I have Coins of England and the United Kingdom 58th edition 2023. Then I have catalog of coins of the Austrian Empire, and so on and so on and so on. Yeah. So, and then there are channels, and they are always acting like if you don't know everything about coins, you're not an expert. No, this is wrong. I mean, especially here in Europe, yeah, and for example, if I don't know. South America, where you have a lot of different countries with a lot of different coins and historic currencies that do not exist anymore, and so on. So how could you know all of this? I mean, people who are acting like they would know all of this, they are simply lying. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning every single day. Learning every
Yeah.
single day.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then you build up a sort of profile in your head on, your brain sort of collects certain information, but it's absolutely no way on earth I know everything. I mean, I enjoy listening to what people do. I enjoy
Yeah.
people's collections, and I enjoy. Obviously, I enjoy your channel. I enjoy. Dimebag. I need actually just one thing. Dimebag, can you send me your address, please, brother? I really do need it. I need to get something sent out to you. Please email me. You got my emails in my about page. And as I said, knowledge is power in this community, and that's what we need. We need more people to show, especially the newer ones coming in, who are going, "Oh, this coin's worth this amount of money." And when you go onto their channel and say, "No, it's not. I'm afraid it's not worth that,"
Yeah.
And then you go, "Oh, yeah, this other channel said it was," and then you explain to them that, look, this is my video, and I've got a proof coin, which I will still class as only 1p, is not worth £60,000,
Yeah.
and when they're shown it's like battered and it's got like a nick in it and stuff like that, it's I don't want anybody to be put off a hobby that I've enjoyed for decades, and same with stacking and collecting precious metals. And like you said earlier, in your Instagram, with the hallmark, forgotten what it was called then.
Yeah.
Anybody can smack in a 0.999 into a silver piece, but
Yeah.
it doesn't
Exactly.
represent the purity of that piece.
Yeah.
And I got a question for you actually, which I saw on TikTok the other night. There is an American Salah. If I find the video, I'll send you the link. Then you can look for yourself. And this American lady, she's obviously in a coin show setup by looks of it. I'm not sure if it's a coin store, but it looks like a coin fair show type situation. And they said, but they don't buy German coins because it's low graded silver.
What does low graded mean?
I have no idea. That was, I thought, well, that's not right. That's where it cut off, because this person took in some German. I don't even know what coins were, to be honest. And I thought, hang on a minute, German grade silver is really, really nice, like Swiss. It's a lovely silver. But I don't know what the coins were. I don't know if they were rounds, if there is a round. I'm not sure if it was
rounds are not very common in Germany and Austria because we have a very similar legal system.
Yeah.
Actually, they would have to hallmark it if it doesn't have a face value, if it's not legal tender. So
they said this it looked like this lady is obviously lots of coins there. Doesn't mean that she knows everything there, but she knows what she's selling. But they said we don't buy German silver because it's low grade. I don't understand what that means.
Me either.
So I don't know whether someone was trying to.
But in Germany, the commemorative coins and so on, they have it's often, as far as I know, maybe I hope I'm not saying something wrong, but I will do some research afterwards and put it in the description of the live stream if I said something wrong. But as far as I know, this is often not 4/9 fine. This is often because to keep the coins bright and shiny and so on, it's a lower silver content. Maybe that's what she meant, or I'm not
sure. Because they normally run about 6.4%, aren't they?
Pardon?
The ones I have, like the Olympic coins and stuff like that, run about 6.4%.
Are you confusing Austrian and German coins? No.
No. These are definitely German coins. These are the
okay, good.
These are
because 64% is also usually it's very common in Austria for commemorative coins.
Yeah, these are 10 marks, I think, because the Austrian has the 50 shilling coins, which is a higher
and 25 shilling. 50 shilling had a higher purity.
Yeah, they're much more higher purity. But these ones from 72 Olympics, I think it is. I haven't got my German coins with me, so I think they're the same size. They got something written on the edge anyway, as well.
Yeah.
I think they're 6.4%. I think she's on about the 1972 Munich games. That's the ones. Thank you, Geordie. And I think they're 6.4% silver. I think she probably means the silver content, not the actual low grade. That's what I think it is. That's a nice one, Alex. Yeah, I got some of them. I think I got. No, I don't think I got the church, do I?
This is one of the most valuable with this church on it.
And what church is that again? I know you said to me
Maria
before.
Zell.
So I've got to find the Austrian.
This is one of the most valuable. This is why I have a lot of them.
Wow. This is my 50.
Yeah.
And this has the Salzburg Cathedral, is it?
Yeah, it's more than 1,000 years old. Can you imagine?
I can. We have them sort of over here as well. Oh man, you outdo me. It's not fair.
This is one of my favorite ones. This is a commemorative coin for the Austrian. In the cities we had a police and in the country, we had the Gendarmerie, and so these were two different police forces, and this was a commemorative coin. It was found in 1849. It's also a 50 shilling coin.
I got to find that one because I got another 50 here, which is the Austrian Broadcasting.
Ah, the ORF.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I like these. These are like my new favorite half. Like I like the Kennedy $50, funny enough, because it's my very first. Because obviously I've never been to the United States, and that's one of the first coins I had as change in a store. But I think these 50, the 25s are nice, but I still think the 50 outdoes them though.
So I will do some education now. Just 1 second. I need a pen. So these are actually the code. No, this is Belvedere Palace. Come on. This is one of my favorite coins. It's the Belvedere Palace in Vienna. And here, what you can see here is the coat of arms of the Republic of Austria. And these are all the 9 states of Austria. You have Vienna, Wien.
Yeah.
Then you have Vorarlberg. This is the state closest to Switzerland. Then you have Tyrol. You have Styria. You have Carinthia. You have Upper Austria. You have Lower Austria. And you have Burgenland.
Right, guys, remember, you've got to bring your test in next week.
So all you need to know is that these are the 9 states of the Republic of Austria, and this is the coat of arms of the Republic of Austria. And no, the hammer and the sickle do not mean that we are communists.
No.
This actually you have to see all the 3 symbols that are here. You have a brick crown, you have a sickle, and you have a hammer, and this represents the 3 different how to say kind of people. The brick crown stands for the citizens, the sickle stands for the farmers, and the hammer stands for the workers.
Yeah.
So this is nothing to do with communism.
No, I was going to say that.
Yeah, and actually, a US channel said, I will immediately sell these silver coins because they are from a fucking communist country. This is what he said. Yeah, and I said, are you stupid? This is the Austrian coat of arms. So why the hell are we communist? Because there is a hammer and a sickle. No, we are not communists. This is the hammer, the sickle, and the brick crown, and this represents the 3 groups of people living in our country, which are the citizens, the workers, and the farmers.
I want to show you something actually.
Look! This is the coin you were showing before, right? Salzburg Cathedral.
Yes, that's the one.
I have 3 full sets. I have all 25 shilling and all 50 shilling coins. I have 3 sets.
Man, they are absolutely beautiful. Don't you think they're lovely?
Thanks to my granny, because my granny collected them.
You didn't know, did you?
So my granny was a smart lady. Yeah, she was a stacker without knowing what stacking is.
See, subconsciously, her genes are spelling to Austrian stacker. Clever lady.
Here is a full set of 25 shilling coins.
Wow.
But I also have, I don't collect them, but I also have a few of these 100 shilling coins.
Oh wow! I didn't know you did 100 shilling.
This is from the Olympic Games in Innsbruck, 1976, a commemorative coin.
They must be quite rare then, really.
No,
that's a skier. Is that a downhill skier on that?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I wish our Olympic Games were a lot better. Olympic game commemorative coins are terribly designed. Stunning. When you touch them, I want them. But they are the probably worst designed coins I've ever seen. Salzburg always gave me the creeps. Apparently, it says, "Is it Money King 5?" And sickle means workers.
What does it mean? Gave me the creeps. What does it mean?
Oh, scares him.
Why is that? Salzburg is one of the most beautiful cities on this planet, in my point of view.
Oh, that's a nice coin. That is, let me have a look.
Yeah, that's a commemorative coin for the theater, for the National Theater, for the reopening after the Second World War.
It looks like they're doing it like a Greek kind of 5 there with the heart. It's actually a nice coin.
This one is
They
also
don't
nice.
get used to, though, do they? If you think about it,
It's the Vienna Stock Exchange, found 1771.
Wow. What's that? 200 years?
So, and I mean, we have a lot of coins with famous Austrians on them, but they are not as impressive. So
Innsbruck is famous for alpine skiing. And the means workers, by the way, commies, and the pheasants. Stunning
like I would
to
be robbed in
them.
Salzburg and Festen.
I always felt like it would be. Oh, I see. I always felt like I would be robbed in Salzburg, and the
robbed in Salzburg.
Yeah, Festen and oppressive to me. I was probably I was probably murdered in Salzburg in the past, like apparently.
Boris,
So-
I'm the wrong person to talk to about guns because I have the right to own all guns I want because I'm a reserve officer. So I'm an officer of the reserve. So next week on Tuesday, actually, I have to go to every few years you need a psychological examination. How is it called? Assessment. And I have to do it again next week, Tuesday, and then I can keep my guns for 3 more years. So as long as you pass the psychological assessment, it's no problem. A lot of people think it's an issue in Austria. No, actually everybody has the right to have guns here in Austria. The only difference is we don't give guns to the idiots. So I think. Yes, sorry for saying this, but I think this is the major difference. We don't give guns to idiots.
I don't think it's the gun's the problem. I think it's the projectiles that come out of him from someone else's finger.
So, here I'm coming to a part of my collection I do really love. This one is in a very good condition. This is an old Hungarian coin as well. It's from 1893.
I like that one. I do honestly do like that one.
And I always usually, you know, they were always the same coins with the same value for Austria and for Hungary, but the Hungarians had another design. Usually they had their coat of arms on it, even if it was the Austrian-Hungarian Empire. But I'm collecting the Hungarian coins because usually they are rarer than much lower mintage than the Austrian coins, so they have a higher value now.
I got a nice French coin here. I think it's something 96. I think it is. I can't remember off the top of my head. I have done a video. One sol.
Oh wow.
No, I hope I got this right there. It's quite warm, but I don't care because I like the age of it. I've obviously got a walk-in Liberty area. Not even sure. I think that's 19. I can't even see, to be honest. Not sure if it's 1942 or 1941. Oh, no, it's not. It's 1918.
Oh, that's nice.
This is from a friend of mine called Rico Hunting Treasure. I don't know if you remember him, Austrian stacker.
Who?
Rico Hunting Treasure.
Rico, of course, yeah.
That was my very, very, very first win on a giveaway.
Really?
Yeah, from Rico.
This is one of my favorite coins. This is Mozart.
Oh, cool.
I showed this in a short video. I went to Mozart's grave here in Vienna.
I saw that. I love classical music.
I showed the coin and Mozart's grave, actually.
Yeah, you done that in the lockdown, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. I also have, this is also one of the rarer 25 shilling coins, and I also have some of these. These are all Mozart coins. So.
Oh my word! I don't know. You can put it all in. I know I've got quite a bit. Man, you. I think, to be fair, I think you do the pressure side of stuff, and I do like the money side of stuff. I think. No, I do love this Spanish one. I think it's. Let me have a look. I did do a video on this, but I can't remember the date of it. 1833. I think it's for Adidas. I think it is. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's probably me better off taking a picture and showing you. I do collect Roman coins, by the way, guys, and other things like that. There's some cute stuff then, isn't there? Look at that.
Hey, Doug Harding. Hello, how are you doing? It's been a long time.
Doug! Mr. Doug Harding.
What's really worth something is the proof versions of the 50 and 25 shilling coins. I mean, they do not like proof. They do not look like proof anymore. But for these coins, they're really in a good condition, and they are worth about 70 to 100 euros, depending on the condition.
Mine's proof. In other words, I prove I've got one.
And this is something special because most of the people have never seen any other thaler than a Maria Theresa thaler. This is a so-called Ferdinand thaler from Salzburg.
Ah, talk about Salzburg.
This is a beautiful coin. Look at that. It's the coat of arms of Salzburg.
That is lovely, isn't it?
Oh, then I think it's got some.
Have you noticed, though, between Europeans and Americans, we handle our coins? That's where they put gloves on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
we had so many discussions about this topic, and I mean, this coin is probably, how old is this coin? This coin was minted 1803. So do you know how many people already held this coin in their bare hands?
that's going to be countless. Or if not, if it's in that condition, probably not many.
That's also a nice one. This is also a proof coin.
Oh, that's a beautiful coin. Do you know, I like the black backing. Wow. His name? Von Franz
Schubert, the composer.
Oh yeah.
This is one of my favorite coins. This is an old 100 shilling coin. Ah, it's a 10 shilling.
And
This is our parliament.
with its new roof.
Yeah.
Austria.
Oh, this is one of my favorite coins. I love it with the parliament on it. So what else can I find here in my box? This is the proof version of the coin you've shown before. This is the...
That's amazing. Oh yeah. Do you know it's so much better in proof though, isn't it? I love circulating coins, but when you get this is what I'm saying. It's nice to have a proof coin to show what the coin should look like. And then you get
Yeah, I have quite a few proof versions. Look, this is also a proof version. Salzburg Cathedral as proof version. Then I have the police coin as a proof version.
$1974.
So what else do we have?
1974. They are, man. They are absolutely a wow factor, and they are gorgeous. I love Silvert's piano.
And then what I also kept is a set of our old coins before we got the worthless euro.
Do you know what? It's all the same
5 shilling and 10 shilling.
Hat traditional. What's the hat called? I did do a video on
1 shilling.
Yeah, I got a few of those.
Here I have one in a very good condition. Look at that.
That's not very good. That's amazing condition.
With the Edelweiss.
Yeah. There's a song about that.
Yeah, thank you. Come on. Why doesn't this stupid camera focus now? So these were the Austrian coins before we got the worthless euro.
That's when they were worse than me. Is it Roshan?
Yeah, Schubert's piano sonata is all of them are amazing. So what else do I find here? What else do we have here?
The worthless euro.
Yeah, because our buying power got lost completely.
I'm so glad we dodged that bullet.
Look, that's also in a good condition. It's also a 10 shilling coin. No, it isn't. I just saw.
No, it might be the capsule, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I need to check the coin, but I think no, it's the coin. But there should be a reason why I put in the capsule. I think it once was in a good condition. But you know, under this light, all the coins look horrible. This is a nice one. This is a proof 10 shilling coin.
Yeah, look how big your eyes are.
This is called the golden bonnet. This is what the ladies in my area. This is in the part where I was born. Was what the ladies are wearing for. Yeah, you know, when they are wearing the traditional stuff, they're wearing this gold. It's called golden bonnet.
Because when I do my videos, if there's like I talk about the parts and the what they're wearing and maybe what they're doing on the coin, and also the mint marks and the privy marks of the mint masters, and stuff like that. So I do like your 3K followers. But I do believe the next one you should have the actual Austrian country shape.
Yeah, this was a great idea, Dale. I already put that in my notebook.
Okay. Do you know what I saw the other day? When Zoe goes to me, I'll look for some coins. Of course, I automatically went to Canada, Austria, America. All the other countries as well. But that's the first few I look at. Then I go to Roman and all this. And I noticed that there's a German coin, and I can't remember the German coin, what it was. Okay, so because I was looking at lots of coins, I looked at about 200 or 300 coins. Oh, the maple leaf.
Yeah, it's the first year of issue, 1988.
Did you know they had this German coin? I think it's from 1600s. I think it was, wasn't it? Something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I recall something.
That's similar reverse design to the Mexican reverse with the on their Libertad with the snake in the beak and on the twig. I think it's a pear tree. I think it is twig. Yeah, it is. But I thought that's a similar sort of design to the Mexican. Obviously, I'm not sure which is older. I believe it's going to be the German coins older than Spanish coins. Yeah. But the design itself, it just reminds me of an up-to-date version of the reverse. So I was actually quite interested with that. And so is the Walking Liberty. That comes from the French. What's it called? The sewer. And what was his name? He's done the painting. I can't remember his name now. And of course, it's been adapted with Liberty walking.
Why are the Libertads so high in premium than anything else? Easy, because people are paying for it. It's that easy.
If you buy into it, it's going to go higher. It's like anything. It's like it only takes a few people to go, oh, I bought this, I bought this, I bought this. It's a must-have.
It's the reason why I don't buy Libertads, because I don't understand the high premiums. It's just bullion. They don't have any numismatic value, so I don't get it. Yeah, why they have such a high premium? I like it. They have beautiful designs, but I don't buy them.
I like them. I was actually sent this one as a gift.
Oh wow, you have one. I don't have a single Libertad.
That's why I come up with that design at the reverse. Oh, what's that one? Gibraltar, £1. What year is that?
2021.
I don't have any silver Gibraltar coins, but I do have the British territories. I really don't collect very often unless I find them in change, but they're not legal tender at all here in the United Kingdom.
What I have here is something that's really cool.
In Canada, the quarter is the same as the half ounce. It's ridiculous. Yeah,
these are coins from a limited edition Hungarian coin series. As you know, I collect Hungarian coins.
Yeah. So I got to wait for it to pop up on the TV so I can actually see it, because to me it's just a blur at the moment. So that's why I'm looking up and looking around. Oh, so it's a millennium coin.
Yeah, it's a commemorative coin, 1,000 years of the Hungarian. And have a look at that. This is such a beautiful coin.
Yeah, it's BP is Budapest Mint. Oh wow,
it's beautiful, huh?
Oh, it's amazing. Hope you're taking notes when you're looking at this stuff, babe.
And then I have another one, and I also like this one. This shows all the bridges Budapest, because Budapest is famous for a lot of bridge. It's like Vienna; it's split in two by the Danube River.
Yeah.
And
There's
I
a lot
mean,
of bridges.
this milk spot I hate this milk spot, but this coin is so beautiful. And here you can see all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be 7. I think it was 7 bridges over the Danube River in Budapest.
Yeah, we were talking about the bridges, wasn't we? About one of them was a Scottish engineer, if I remember rightly. I think it might have been that one there closest.
This one.
I'll have to find the coin. I think it was on a 100 florin coin, if I remember rightly. Yeah, that one. That's the one, I believe.
They don't have a lot of but if they issue commemorative coins, Hungarian commemorative coins are always beautiful. Wow, Santo George is here. Thanks for stopping by, my friend.
Yeah, George was
really,
earlier.
They always have beautiful coins, really.
I don't understand why I remember when the shark coin was around on the streets of YouTube, and everybody wanted to buy the shark coin, and the premiums went up like crazy. Oh, you got the 3 lions, United Kingdom.
Yeah, but this is Gibraltar. This is not UK. This is or England. This is Gibraltar.
Yeah. Well, the 3 lions, yeah, is from King Richard III. And it's just been adapted over the years as the 3 lions. So it's actually part of the what do you call it?
Do you want to see a strange face value?
Let me guess. It's going to be something like 7 3/8 of a euro or something like that.
It's $3.14 because it's a pi commemorative coin, and the face value is $3.14.
Yeah, when he said that, I thought, yeah, that's pi.
Oh.
Yeah, here you go. You got the pi. You got the pi going all around the. Oh, that's pretty cool. They've done all that. They've done the pi numbers.
This crack is in the capsule. It's not on the Queen's face. The capsule is. But I love this face value, 3.14.
Yeah, that is definitely the capsule. I like the pi. It's going actually around the back.
Yeah. So, what else can I show you? I think this is a very special piece for me. I got this as a gift from my friend George.
Is that sent to George? Is that one he sent to you?
No. That's not sent to George. That's my friend George, who passed away 2 years ago. He moved to New York, and he worked there. And when I've been to New York, he gave me this as a souvenir. This is a silver round for the September 11 terror attacks. And this always reminds me on him because he passed away 2 years ago. He had, out of nothing, suddenly he had a heart attack and died with an age of 52.
That's not a life, is it?
It's a beautiful silver round. I love it.
I mean, I have a couple of memorial to 9/11 attacks. You might have seen it on the remembrance. I have the $2 note and a coin, which I showed you the other night with the challenge coin.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that.
Yeah, I don't buy. I only buy silver because I enjoy what I like. I don't buy anything expensive. It has to be, within my means of budget.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, if it's even if it's like a Britannia and someone's trying to sell them for like God knows how much, I just avoid it because it's not worth my time going to something just overpaying for something. I'd rather go and buy 20 coins for that price, you know.
No, do you know anything about the Oriental Border Britannias? Because I got this as a gift from a friend from the UK.
Right.
And
Okay.
this, this has this Oriental border. There was a special series or something, but I don't know anything about these coins.
I can try and find out for you if you like. I think that's probably more likely to do the year or something. It's £2.
Yeah, I got this as a gift from a friend, but I don't know anything about it. I need to do some research. I thought maybe because you are the Mister, I know everything about UK coins, so I thought maybe you saw this coin.
I
Yeah,
can try and find out for you if I can. I'll have a search for it. If not, I'll have to. It's probably best to post an actual post on Instagram to see if anybody will help you there. It's because if it's like Roman coins. If I don't know, I'll post something on Instagram. But now our museum's opened up. I just go up there and ask. Or I'll send a picture to a coin store and they'll help me out. That's what I normally do anyway.
No. Sorry to say, but this Germania mint stuff is from my point of view, is not numismatic. But other people have other opinions. But I will never ever buy anything from Germania mint for a lot of reasons. First of all, and I will just mention this once and then never again. First of all, they put fake face values on coins in a currency that doesn't exist because they wanted to make the people believe that they are buying coins. So they sold rounds and put a face value in mark, which doesn't exist. It's a non-existing currency on a coin. Second, why do they call themselves Germania mint? Actually, this is a Polish mint, and the only reason why they call themselves Germania shows that the people who founded this mint must be very strange people, because if you do not support certain strange mindsets, then you would never ever call a Polish mint Germania. Third one, they use symbology that has just been used by the Nazis and by nobody else the last 70 years. So this mint is so strange. I do not understand how people can buy their products, but this is my personal opinion. I will never ever buy anything of them. And number 4, why I don't like them is every year before Christmas, all the big channels are showing the same stupid, meaningless coins with Germanic symbology and so on, and everyone is telling us how great they are. And why are they doing this? Because they get the coins for free from Germania mint. So do not wonder. Every time around this year, I already posted this in my community tab on YouTube and said, come on, big channels, when will you start telling us that Germania mint has the best coins ever? And they already started. They already started showing us this stupid anyway. So I will never ever buy anything from Germania mint. Back to the coins. This is one of the my favorite pieces in my collection. This is from San Marino.
San Marino.
And this is the 10 euro Cellini commemorative coin.
Do you know what? It looks like the winged Mercury line.
Yeah. But this is one of my favorite pieces.
2021, that's actually quite recent. Actually, to be fair, one of my favorite pieces, well, in coins that you have, is the German polymer coin.
Yeah. The one with this ring, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This was so cool. You know Carsten Hans Silver?
Yeah. He sent you that. I remember.
I just said in a live stream, oh, I would love to have such a coin, but it's impossible to get here. And what has he done? He sent me one. Money King, please don't get me wrong. it's I know that a lot of people love the stuff from Germania Mint, but yeah, I'm the grandson of a concentration camp survivor, and I cannot support anything that supports this strange Second World War Nazi stuff and the symbology they are using, like the runes, like a lot of the symbols they're using on their coins. I cannot support this, and this is why I will never ever buy anything from them. But this is my personal opinion. Yeah, so please, if you like it, then buy it. But I have reasons why I will never ever buy anything from them. So I'm just searching for Carsten's coin. You know this polymer coin.
Oh, it's amazing! Absolutely beautiful. It really is. I love unique stuff, and when you show that on that, I think you've seen it on the live stream, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, you put a torch behind it. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is what I'm always doing, but don't tell the people because otherwise they know what's coming. So this is the coin you were talking about. This is a German commemorative coin. And what's special with this coin is...
Look at this, Dave. Look at this coin.
That these coins have a polymer ring, so, and they all have a different color, so this looks really nice when the light goes through.
Oh yeah,
that's nice.
Looks like it's a floating coin inside a coin, doesn't it? I just find it awesome. I really do. I just find it unique.
Actually, I got a lot of amazing coins from my friend Dutch Silver Pirate when I went to visit him in his hometown. We had a great day together. He showed me his hometown and a museum, and so we spent the whole day together. It was really amazing. And he gave me, I mean, I also brought him a lot of Austrian coins, but he gave me some restrikes of historic Dutch coins. So this is a historic Dutch coin from I mean, it's restrikes. Yeah, it's not original ones, but it's restrikes. And I need to do some research. I do not even know what these coins are. And then he gave me some of these. He gave me some of these coins with famous Dutch paintings on it.
Ooh. I'm pretty sure that is when the Dutch Queen was married to a king here.
A queen was married to a king? No, this never ever happened before.
Yeah, because it was of Orange.
Oranienburg, Wilhelm of Oranienburg, yeah.
William Alexander.
This was also a gift from Carsten Hans Silver.
That's pretty cool.
If you want the photo,
oh, that's nice.
You know, it's the quadriga on the Brandenburg Gate.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, they're on top, isn't it?
But you know what are my two? So I now need to put this again into the box. You know what are my two favorite pieces in my collection?
Oh, you got quite a few. I won't even.
My two favorite silver pieces. I will show you in a second. I just need to clean my desk because I'm running out of space here.
I got a question to ask if you don't mind. Do you know you shared that silver the other day? One of your silvers that had Britannia rules the waves, and you said it was an error.
Yeah. Actually, the error was that
this rule the waves.
First of all, it should be Britannia rule the waves. And not Britannia rules the waves. This is error number one. And error number two is that it's from the, I will show you, And I had a massive discussion with a guy who told me that I'm not doing my research, and he even called me stupid and so on. And yeah, in the end, I mean, he's stupid because he has no idea about geography. So where is the coin? The coin is here. So one error is it should be Britannia rule the waves, but this was an error by the Mint. The error by NGC is that no, sorry, it was not this coin. It was actually this coin. The error by NGC on this coin is that they wrote British Virgin Island. And it's plural. It's islands. It's not one island. It's there is an S missing.
Yeah, it is two. Britain Virgin Islands, not islands.
Yeah, there is an S missing.
Yes.
And this was what I was referring to. This was the error number 2. Error number 1 was Britannia rule the waves, and error number 2 was Britain Virgin Island.
That's pretty well picked up there. I remember going back when you done that video. It was one of your early videos, in fact, if I remember right. When you ball it up. And I thought, well, that is a fine. That is. When I first saw that, I thought, do you know, you question yourself. You think it's got to be Britannia rule the waves.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it rules the waves, or I think what someone's done, they've sung the song in their head, and it sounds like, oh, Britannia rules the waves, but it's not its rule. And I think they just sung it in their head as an S. Oh, I don't remember that piece.
Yeah, me too. And it's, of course, I need to find the hallmark. Where did you put the hallmark?
At the bottom. No, it's not. It's at the back. I think it's at the back. I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's at the back. I'm pretty sure it's at the back. It's not the bottom.
Ah, here it is.
It's at the top, the back. I try and put my hallmarks where it's going to be least touched. That's my first hallmark. That was DSC 39 silver and then the anchor. I wish I had it a bit more because it's laser engraved. So,
but this is one of my favorite pieces in my collection. And what I also like a lot is the other box is empty. Where did I put the
the box is empty.
I think I put it in one of these bags. Ah, no, I put 2 pieces in the same bag.
Oh wow. I do like that. You know, I had to fight Lauren off for that one.
Oh yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah. Lauren, I was making Lauren something else.
Sorry, Lauren.
You're lucky you got that one.
Sorry.
But yeah, I wanted to make it look weathered. You know what I mean? Like it was like a stone weather in a cemetery kind of.
Oh, it's good as it is.
I reckon it come out better than I thought, to be honest. Because the ring is not part of it. That's actually, I made that myself at the top. Because it was just like a basic cross. There's a bar. Oh wow, that's got one of the last platinum jubilee Queen Elizabeth markings on it.
Yeah, the problem is this stupid camera doesn't focus. So.
No, it's so small. Honestly, Austrian stake, it's so small. It's not going to pick that up. I don't think it's too much gleam on from the silver. Oh, it is zooming in. Oh, that's it. There we go. Look at that. So you got my initials with 39 silver. You have, I think you got the Britannia there. And
yeah, but it's very small. It took me, when I made a video about this, it took me like half an hour to make a picture where you could see it properly.
You know what? I'm so sorry, but the reason why I left them blank, I was already like, if you was to give that as a gift, you can have something engraved on the front of it or whatever you want to do with it.
No, it was a gift. I will keep it like it is. I will not change anything.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you wanted to put, I don't know, something special on there, you know what I mean, on the front of it to remember if you sucked to somebody. But that's the whole point of me leaving them blank. That's why I just put the hallmark on.
Yeah, no, I keep it like it is. And this is the only souvenir I bought from during the first lockdown.
Oh yeah, I remember them. Who made them? Somebody else made them, didn't they? I can't remember who made them. Yeah, the coronavirus pill. Yeah, the antivirus pill. Yeah. MK bars.
Ever, Russ Bobo said, ever made silver wind chime? What's that? Wind chimes? What's that? Sorry, but I don't even know what this is. But English is not my first language.
No, what on there? I didn't get that. Sorry.
What is wind chimes?
Wind chimes. Ever made silver? Oh, do you know like windmills? Do you know, like not women? Do you know when the women hang those wind chimes outside and it goes ting 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 ting?
Ah, okay.
No. I said windmills for wind chimes. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know what this is, but as said, English is not my first language.
No, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what you would call them out, in Austria. But yeah, they're just those little tube things you get and make them out of wood or metal or whatever.
We call it Windspiel.
Sorry,
Windspiel.
Windmill.
So we're already 2.5 hours live.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that actually would be an amazing sound. Actually, just get a few silver bars and let them ting against each other, because it does make a real nice pitch when silver's like, especially at the right timing, or it just makes a clunk. But yeah, you did a silver test, you did a ping test. Ting.
Ah, yeah. Okay, good. I think 2.5 hours is enough. They'll stay online for a second.
Okay.
So thank you all very, very much for stopping by and joining our live stream. Thank you for the great comments and the good discussion. Thank you all so much. Please stay safe and healthy and have a great weekend.
Yep, absolutely.
See you again next time. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us. That was amazing.